Hello, everybody, and welcome back to M&M Shell Shocked.
Oh, shoot.
My favorite game.
Yeah.
This factory's full of them.
You know, I just started playing Crash on PC like 2 days ago, and I swear that wasn't intentional. And it's just making me admire how good Crash is even more just watching this. Like, this is how it could have been done. Now be happy.
Right.
Cold Hard Crash, you know, Cold Hard Crash maybe isn't that bad.
It's... Anyway.
How many times are we going to mention Crash in this?
In that cutscene, as they said, we'll be dealing with chutes in this stage.
Ah, shoot.
I don't know why they call them chutes, because these are conveyor belts. Whatever.
TNT Nitro crates, why? Even have steel crates.
Yeah. We get it, Brendan.
No, you don't. I don't think you do.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, these levels are just annoying because this is just a platform that constantly pushes you back. And they don't really do anything challenging with this kind of level design either.
Yeah, this is...
And not only that, the physics, as you will learn later, really do not like moving platforms and jumping around. And they tried doing that in the later half of the game, which is why the difficulty spikes up.
Honestly, yeah, this just kind of looks like a boring version of the future levels from Crash 3. Like those levels had treadmills too, but they actually did things with them.
Yeah. Like, see, you even see the enemies, it's like, they don't even know what to do. They just jump back on the line so they can actually hit you.
Mario 3D Land ripped off this enemy. I'm interested if any of you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Jake
Yeah.
There's
I agree.
a weird block enemy that's made out of brick blocks and question mark blocks, and has spikes on the top. Okay.
It's been a while since I played 3D World.
3D Land!
3D Land!
How dare you forget the most forgettable 3D Mario game?
Well, that was a redundant sentence.
No, it's not. How else should I form that sentence?
Anyway.
No, I want an answer.
No.
No,
I don't
no.
have an answer.
Well, then it wasn't redundant, now was it? Also, I love how you died from a
Wow.
2-foot-tall jump.
Yeah, okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. They put depth zones where it looks like it's a floor. Like, that is a floor.
You could have.
Why is there
You
a
could
depth
have
zone
absolutely just had a pit there.
there?
That's,
As you go further into, like, the laziness only becomes more apparent.
I feel like it would have been less work to not have anything there.
Yeah. I was gonna say, they probably could have saved themselves so much development time by not having...
Well, I wouldn't
all
say
those
so
extra
much.
boxes down there.
I wouldn't say so much without, like, placing a floor in boxes takes all that much time.
Okay, fine. Fine, whatever.
We could have had a longer lunch break
You get
that
the
day.
point. You get a... Oh yeah, random pause.
You
The
pause.
main character looks depressed.
He does.
I feel like every time I say something... I don't know.
You don't know what.
Wow. Just a
How-
bunch of random boxes with a floor.
That does not look like a hazard at all.
Yeah.
What?
This game does that a lot. This game...
That, like.
Yeah, that was great.
What?
Put the checkpoint all the way in the danger zone. Hello.
Do you have to get the checkpoint every time you die? Because I keep on seeing that checkpoint
No.
animation.
No.
Okay.
It just plays that animation every time you respawn, and I don't know why either.
Okay, you jumped off of the deadly ground and then, like, jumped in the air and died in the air.
I was about to mention that. Yeah, ignore when this game sometimes the hit detection doesn't work. I use it to my advantage half the time in this game. It's like, nope, don't question it, keep moving.
It's like the game went, oh crap, you're supposed to die there. Okay, well, this is gonna look a little weird, but whatever.
It's so movie.
You're right about the camera, though. Jeez.
Yeah, it does not adjust itself whatsoever.
Ima-
And it makes doing those kind of jumps
that floor is deadly too?
so much harder.
You know, imagine if this game did have box gems and you needed to go over 100%. Imagine getting all of these.
Oh my god, no, dude. I would give up.
Also, this is such a lame platforming challenge. It's just a bunch of boxes scattered around. You have to make your way through. That's not interesting level design.
Yeah, and not only that, they literally use death zones as like a lazy way of going.
That M&M treadmill is fine, but the other ones, no, those are deadly.
Yeah, it's another thing too. This game's very inconsistent about what the hazards are.
I'm starting to feel like I should review this game. I mean, not before Crash, of course, but they could have at least had an animation where he blows up and his shoes fly up in the air and land on the ground. Like, you're already going this far with it being a Crash knockoff. Just copy the animations too.
I just can't explain enough that the hit detection in this game is so weird. It either doesn't detect it at all, or it's like delayed, or it detects it way too earlier than it should. You'll like die really stupid ways.
I also noticed the mini M&Ms act like Wumpa fruit, as in they fly towards the counter.
Yes.
Why? Okay.
Brendan, I would not be surprised if they literally took the Crash engine.
Okay, I would. I would.
Different assets.
I would. For one, Crash controls well and has good hit detection. And two, I don't think that's legal. And I don't know how they would do that. Unless Naughty Dog developed this game, that would be something. Created and developed by Naughty Dog, M&M Shell Shocks.
It'd be so disappointing.
Naughty Dog, you're so good.
M&M Team Racing.
You know that there is an M&M's kart racer, and disappointingly, it's not a CTR knockoff.
Oh.
Yeah, don't ask me how I jumped out that floor again.
So that floor is deadly too.
I wonder if it's just like a frame-perfect jump. The moment you hit the floor, you jump up before it activates.
Maybe.
That's weird. Whoa.
Yeah, by the way, that green box was supposed to be on that conveyor, and it didn't trigger. And then, yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah, sometimes objects won't trigger in this game.
The controls in this look so good.
That's me actually trying to deal with the physics.
Yeah, the controls...
I'm literally fighting with the controls.
Jeez.
Honestly, the biggest challenge in this game is getting around the control.
What?
He sprained his ankle, okay?
It's such a hard fall, Jacob, you have no idea. By the way, that's great placement. The checkpoint right here by the box that always spawns in this doorway.
They barely have an explode.
These physics that really suck.
They barely have an exploding animation.
Yeah.
I am so disappointed. I expected nothing, but I'm still disappointed.
Yeah.
I now understand what Dewey feels like. Oh wait, I already understood that Sonic Forces, but still.
And also, if you see me jumping multiple times off the floor, even when it's not moving, that's me just holding down the X button. For whatever reason, holding down X, you can just constantly just jump.
Oh, that's good.
So...
Dylan's showing off his skills back there.
100%. I'm totally not 100% upset that I actually did this.
I get crashed and you get... How did he...
Oh yeah, that one just transforms into a box. I don't know why. It just does.
Okay. Anyway, I get crashed and you get this. Where did he come from? That was a jump scare.
Yeah. Literally from the depths.
Why?
See, and that's another thing. This camera sucks so bad, you can't see stuff like that coming.
Why does this game have jump scares?
Stupid. See, now I only knew that was there because the first time I died. And that's the kind of thing I dislike in games, is when things are extremely trial and error.
I love how when you die, like you get hit in the air and die, your death animation takes place in the exact spot you died at. So you just are a floating corpse.
Also, you had that checkpoint previously. The checkpoint letters came up, but you didn't get that checkpoint.
Well, no, the checkpoint letters come up every time you respawn. I don't know why it does.
Okay, I thought you activated the checkpoint.
No. Oh, dude. I would have never finished recording this if I had to read all the checkpoints.
You're playing on a absolutely real PS1 that has save states, so there you go. Also, you're running into a wall again.
I didn't abuse cheats till my last session, and that was on the last world. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, alright, play on infinite lives. Just get this over with.
Oh.
Let's try and do it legit.
Okay, I don't trust this game enough to handle these kind of levels as well as Crash does.
Yeah, the camera kind of sucks, and I don't think they trust themselves either, because they literally make it a straight path. And, yeah, by the way, you know how you're usually supposed to jump on the TNT boxes to activate them? No, it just wants you to walk into them, and they'll activate. It's
okay.
Like that. It's the only way to win this boss fight, by the way, because if you try to jump on the TNT crates, you end up wasting so much time.
No, you can jump in advance, if you're psychic.
If you're psychic.
You're too far,
as you
back.
can see, I actually had to get myself enough distance so I could do it the way that
That was
was.
such a lame fight.
Gosh.
I appreciate Spiral 1 even more now.
Yeah. I will take the chase bosses over this. Oh, by the way, yeah, the room full box. There's nothing suspicious here, right? You know, I'll just get all the power-ups I want. Spin all the boxes. Extra lives.
You know, that pedestal right there, it's making me feel like there's going to be a gem that spawns there after we break all these boxes.
And third floor. Thank God there's a checkpoint right there, otherwise I would have been screwed.
What? You weren't even...
I felt it.
Yeah, I know. What? You weren't even doing anything like all that, I don't know, collision testing? I don't know what to call that. You weren't like running into a weird corner or anything, you're just walking on the ground.
Get things under control now.
This game has a habit of doing that too. Sometimes the ground just isn't.
Oh, okay. Just like real life.
How do I look?
Chill out, Romeo.
Oh yeah, I love it when I step outside in the morning and the ground just falls off of it. I just say to myself, well, that's how today's gonna
Don't tell me. I
Yeah.
know this one.
It's a pretty crappy start to my morning, but it happens every once in a while.
Where?
Just imagine you taking a step down your stairs and just the stairs just fall out from under you. Just
So I know the cutscenes are cheesy, but like that's probably the one thing I actually like from this game.
Yeah, it's the only entertaining thing.
I haven't been listening to them at all.
Commercial outside that paint store. And
The only reason I was able to watch this is because
blew
Billy
half a
West.
mile into a garbage truck.
Billy West is a beautiful man.
And of course, he
Thanks
plays
for
the
that
lazy
dozy
one.
go down memory lane.
Is it just like one big insult to Billy West that the industry has? Like, oh yeah, get him to play this stupid idiot every time.
I think he just plays the stupid idiot so
He
well.
does.
Yeah.
Billy West is my hero. Also, I'm kind of tired of this theming. I know it's different, a little bit different every level, but still, like, it share a lot of similarities. Like Crash.
So,
Like, let me finish this for a second. Crash reuses the same level theme, like, typically about 3 times, so, like, just before it gets tiring. This is, like, what, the 5th factory level?
yeah. And then there's some assets, too, where you look at it and it's like, that's literally just a recolor of the asset they used earlier. It's like, that's literally...
The ground makes this look like a Splatoon map.
But I'll say this. The only unique level theme is the first level. That first world is the most unique theme in this entire
Wait, so
game.
we're gonna be in factories for the rest of the
Factory.
game?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Minor Ultra Adventures have more variety.
This game takes place in M&M Mini Factory, so you gotta go see the
New Super Mario Brothers has more variety with this theming.
And that's
Oh, I'm disappointed. Lilo and Stitch on PS1 looks like a better Crash knockoff.
Wait, that was a Crash knockoff?
Yeah, Stitch plays just like Crash. He can spin, and he goes through these hallway platforming levels. There's also Going Quackers, which is Crash Bandicoot by Donald Duck.
Well, yeah, I knew that one.
Those are all the Crash knockoffs I know of, at least off the top of my head. But
That power-up's totally worth going for. You know, it gives you pretty much nothing.
what does it do?
Okay, so those are like the bonus tokens, you know, like the taunt tokens.
So they're not power-ups, alright.
Yeah, that's what. Those aren't power-ups. Those are, yeah, those.
Imagine if that's the only way you can save.
You collect 3 of them, you get the bonus room.
Imagine if that's the only way you can save, like in Crash 1.
Yeah, that had me worried, but then I saw that there was a save button in the main menu, and I was like, oof. Alright.
The deadliest of hazards. A blue ground.
Anything
No, not really. It's the same repetitive, stupid M&M guy with human limbs. Doesn't make any sense.
Do you get to play as Red in this?
And stupid red M&M just shows up after all the hard work you do. He makes fun of you.
Isn't the red M&M supposed to be like the main character, and the yellow one is supposed to be the stupid sidekick? Why are you playing as the yellow one then? Why is he the main character?
Also, we're in like Blood Factory now.
Because the whole joke is that the red one makes you do all his work.
Okay. I haven't been paying attention. That actually makes sense, I guess. So do you, does this game have analog control, or is it D-pad only?
Yes, it does, but to be honest, I couldn't tell the difference. They're both about the same.
Okay, so it's 8-directional analog. So it's like Gex, alright. I hate how your shadow's floating in the air at that point. Like, you're supposed to use a drop shadow to tell where you are in 3D space, and then, like, that shadow's floating in the air, so you can't really tell where you are.
Mm-hmm. You know, and that was great to find out, too, near the end of the game, to find out the analog actually worked. Because I played most of the game with the D-pad.
Honestly, this game looks like it was designed with the D-pad in mind, because there's a lot of running forward. Kind of like Crash 1.
This is obviously for those kids that couldn't get a DualShock or Crash for that matter.
Those poor kids. Those poor kids that grew up with M&M's Shell Shock over Crash Bandicoot.
Say if they can't afford a controller, I mean,
imagine,
they can't afford Crash either.
Imagine if this is the game Activision remade. M&M's insane game.
By the way, that jump you saw me fail over there, yeah, this part was really annoying, because you have to fight with the physics again. And this becomes more of a consistent problem as we go along. Moving platforms is not this game's strong suit, and I don't know why they try to make it its strong suit. It doesn't work.
They weren't hit hard enough.
Yeah, I thought I could make that jump, because any other platformer would have been able to jump off of that and make it. But nope, because apparently you're like a 10-ton weight, and your momentum carries with you every time you jump.
Are these controls even more awkward than the original Crash 1?
Yes.
Okay, that's.
I have full confidence in saying that.
I hate how the camera is outrunning you.
Oh yeah, so that's another way this camera's terrible too. Every time I turn left, the camera shifts to the left, right? So you can see.
I straight up couldn't see you for like a full second there.
And you'll see it even worse later when I turn left and right. The camera shifts every time. It's so nauseating and uncomfortable. It doesn't work. So... Basically, the consensus of this game is it doesn't work.
Okay, I just want to point out the locked icon. The yellow M&M has his arms behind his back, but every time I'm seeing him, I keep on thinking his arms are cut off. Someone ate those first. Are M&M's arms like chocolate filled?
You think, right?
Well.
What's that red stuff, by the way? I don't even know what that is. Oh, random paint bucket just got me there.
Melted red M&Ms. That's why Red doesn't want to be here. That's just their names, right? Like red and yellow, just like their actual colors. Okay.
Yeah, it's red, yellow, green,
okay.
Brown. Except I think the only other way that they call them different names is they usually call yellow peanut sometimes.
I love his blank expression so much. His mouth is gaping open. He's just even when he dies, he's so indifferent to everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say his face never changes. It's always the same blank stare.
Crash was shockingly expressive for the era he came out in, so like jumping into this,
It literally looks like he just got done smoking that joint. He's just like, oh man, This factory. It's got paint cans,
Tell me,
death floors. I don't know.
tell me none of this is happening. It's just a massive hallucination he's having. Cause he like.
Yes, it's all a dream. That's the shocking twist.
I want this to have Mario 2's ending. Like the exact same ending, like Mario dreamed this instead. I love how that.
Oh, so
love-
these platforms have left and right arrows on them. Like, you think they'd be moving, but no. Apparently not.
I love how the water is completely emotionless.
That too.
I hear a police siren outside, so hopefully my mic isn't picking that up.
I can.
Alright, good. Now the audience is aware. Oh, okay, I've been wondering why I haven't seen you with a hard hat. That's because you don't actually see it on your model. It's just a little thing in the HUD. Does this game not have post-hit invincibility? Because you got hit with a hard hat and died immediately after.
I mean, I think yes, but most of the time it doesn't matter because you get knocked back so far.
I don't think you died from knockback there, though.
I don't remember. Anyway.
You know this game so well. Tell me this isn't one of your favorite games.
No.
I'm happy I got to record Noid 2, because it's like a legitimately good game.
You know, that's the irony of this, right? The game I was originally going to do would have at least been a decent game. But no. So decide to be lazy and not do that. Yeah.
I hate this camera so much. How do you screw up a automatic camera so badly like this?
I have no idea.
I mean, I would assume at least this game doesn't have any backtracking like Crash does, so it has that over Crash, I guess.
Hey, that was a heart-thumping jump with all the nitros there by the checkpoint.
I can't see in this resolution, but are they literally called nitros?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I'd probably just say like danger or something.
Alright, well,
I think it says toxic. Actually.
let's continue calling them nitros.
Nitros. Okay, next boss fight.
Is this Tiny
And guess
Tiger
what?
again?
It's the same boss fight. I literally told you it doesn't take them long to start using boss fights, and here we are.
You know, I forgot the other boss happened, so I was legitimately thinking, wait, was there even another boss between last Tiny and this Tiny? There was, I just forgot about it.
Yeah, they're so forgettable, and there's really no point to having them.
I feel like I should review this game one day. Well, I need to find...
The only difference is that all these drop little droplets when you stand on the platform. It's literally the only difference.
I'm gonna look up this game's price on eBay.
Can't be much.
I hope it's like ridiculously expensive. Like one of the most expensive rare PS1 games.
I'm actually eagerly awaiting your answer.
I'm about to get it. $3!
Woo! Super expensive.
Oh wow. That's like literally the cheapest PS1 game I've ever seen. Alright.
Gentlemen,
So, you here to learn a thing or two about...
So this is the sexy M&M.
where are your
All
hard
right.
hats?
I have an unusually
That's
hard
what you want to
job.
call it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what she's
I
supposed to be,
left mine out
right?
in the executive lounge.
I guess.
While you were collecting the trash?
When I want comments from the
I just wanna make
peanut
clear, no
gallery, I'll
M&Ms do
fill
not
out
turn
a
me on.
purchase order.
That reminds me.
Also,
Which
kidding,
of
he
you
said
ordered the
peanut
inflatable power
gallery.
nap sofa with $3 a miracle foot massage?
It's so
That was
funny,
him.
guys. It was him.
Ugh,
Okay, yeah, seriously, I found a copy for
Margaret,
$3,
cancel my
and
other
it looks like it's in
appointments.
perfect condition.
gonna be a long one.
The shipping is also $3, so it's actually $6 overall, but still. Oh, it's done. Okay, cool.
Well, hopefully our random tangents can take us through the last two parts.
Yeah,
So, bye for now, I guess.
bye. Also, Jacob is apparently in this commentary, I think. Anyway, bye.
Jacob.